any Wright State Raider ever in program history. The Raiders in their all-green uniforms, UIC in their all-white. Flames are looking to end a 3-game losing skid, and it's a tall task against the Wright State Raiders. However, these two teams matched up in the semis of the Horizon League Championship Tournament last year, UIC winning that matchup. We're underway at the Credit Union 1 Arena. I'm pleased to have you here with us on the west side of the Windy City. Michael Diggins looking to go inside, then pulls out back. Turning around and finding a Hale on that right wing, and the Flames going inside out once again as the shot clock drips down into single digits. Tavion Kirk running the point as we take a look at our starting five for the UIC Flames. Kirk can't finish on that first try, and the Wright State Raiders come down the other end. You see the guards and Commander and Kirk, the big men down low, and Howard and Diggins. Jamie Hale, one of the best three-point shooters in the Horizon League. Despite the Flames losing, they did shoot well in their last game. They take on the Wright State Raiders, led by Trey Calvin, Tanner Holden, Loudon Love, Grant Basili, and Tim Finke. A couple of Illinois products on this Wright State lineup as the Raiders start things off. A 2-0 lead with a bucket inside.
Yeah, Basili gets the layup in close. And Joe, there's something to kind of keep an eye on as this game kind of starts off. For UIC fans, when you're watching Wright State, one of the best teams scoring the basketball in the country, and also defensively, they're 10th in the country in defensive field goal percentage. So we know that Luke Yaklich and the UIC Flames want to focus on defense. Tonight's matchup might be a grappling match between these two teams because they both want to focus on the defensive end. As you see, Wright State forces the turnover on the Flames.
Yeah, something else the Flames definitely want to get better at is turnovers. That's one of Luke Yaklich's pet peeves, the head coach of the UIC Flames. Get this. The 3-game losing streak, they committed 48 turnovers. Something that's definitely got to change.
It's hard to believe, almost.
Right? Wright State looks to add to their lead. Holden lobbing it inside to Love, and hits nothing but net, but not in the correct fashion.
You got to like what Rob Howard did there. He was on the front side of Love, trying to force the pass over the top. There was help defense from the Flames on the backside as well, forcing the turnover on the Raiders.
Hale dropped it and was maybe thinking about a 3 too quickly. Flames still looking for their first basket. Commander, Chicago product, driving in, stopping, popping, and dropping. A 2-2 tie, as it looks like we've lost our score bug for a moment. It's 2-2 with less than 2 minutes into this first half.
You like how Maurice kind of created some space in the lane to get his shot off there for 2.
Kicking it out to Tim Finke. Going around the arch again. Here's Calvin for 3. No good. Flames pushing it up the floor. It's a 2-2 tie with just over 2 minutes gone in this first half. Swinging it around to a Hale. Now over to Kirk. Commander gets it poked out, and it's going to stay UIC ball.
Joe, UIC's offense this season, I think, really rolls when you see multiple passes here in the front court, and then also you see the sharing of the basketball, the assist to the field goal ratio. That's something to keep an eye on tonight.
Howard going up hard, draws some contact, no foul called, and it just goes straight out of bounds.
For Flames fans watching Rob Howard play this season, he's added a three-point shot, and you saw it right there. A little pump fake from three-point land, even though he's in the corner. He got Love up in the air. He was able to take it all the way to the rim. He didn't convert the dunk, but that three-point shot has allowed something like that to take place this season.
Still tied at 2, 17-15 left in this first half. Here's Finke kicking it out. Tanner Holden for 3. That's no good. Rob Howard grabs the board. Flames again, bringing it up the floor, trying to break this tie. Here's Diggins inside. Takes that wide step out, now drives in a little bit, going against Basili. Kicks it out on a low pass to Howard. Kirk resetting, still tied at 2, 16:50 left in this first half. Here's Kirk driving in, painted area, whistle blown, offensive foul.
Kirk lowered the shoulder, and that's where you're going to get the offensive foul. Finke takes it as another turnover for the UIC Flames. On that possession, you saw Michael Diggins looking for the post position on the lower block. How about the season Michael Diggins is having, the senior from Las Vegas? Diggins right now second on the team in scoring for the Flames, 11.5 points per game, 6 rebounds per. He also one of the leaders on the team in blocks. The senior from Vegas, Michael Diggins.
Well, something that Luke Yaklich made to mention about Michael Diggins is the ability for him to drive inside a lot more efficiently. Speaking of doing just that, Tim Finke finds the scoreboard for the first time today. It's a 4-2 lead for the Raiders, 16:23 left in this opening half.
Raiders fans have to be happy. Finke just immediately took that spin move right to the center of the court, able to hit that shot in the lane.
Bob Howard Jr. kicking it out for a Hale, looking for the first three, and he drops it. That'll give UIC their first lead of the day. It's 5-4. Wright State looking to answer quickly. Downstairs to Love. Spin move on Howard. Perfectly off the glass.
And you see, if Loudon Love gets the ball where he needs to on the block, he is almost impossible to stop. And that's where Flames defenders have to try and stop him from getting all the way to the block before that inbounds pass comes to him on the block.
So Grant Basili was recruited by Scott Nagy when he was a head coach at South Dakota State as Kirk drives in and drops it in to give UIC back the lead. But Basili, number 21, who just inbounded as he comes from the backcourt, he was supposed to go, rather was recruited by Scott Nagy at South Dakota State and just loved what he did with the post players down low. He still wanted to hang around Scott Nagy, so he came over to Wright State's program. As there he does go inside, muscling up against Howard, can't get the finish, but an extra try from Love, no good. Third time is the charm for Wright State.
Yeah, Love, Basili, both a lot to handle down low, and we saw Basili last year do some work against the UIC Flames. And Loudon Love also, for Flames fans, the redshirt senior, Flames fans, we're all aware of Love and his excellence here in the Horizon League, one of the great players in this conference.
It's an 8-7 lead for Wright State, under 15 minutes left in this first half as Howard works off that block against Love and can't finish on the good fadeaway attempt. Now Calvin coming down the other way. Wright State still up by a point. No look pass to Basili. Inside, fouled, and good. An aggressive play by Grant Basili down low. It's 10-7 Raiders and a chance to pick up another point as we go to our first break here from the Credit Union 1 Arena in Chicago.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital. Whoa. The Capital One Quicksilver Card does not need. Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer.
Whoa. The Capital One Quicksilver Card does not need.
Are you ready for the Super Bowl?
Break it down.
You're not just another policyholder to us.
This is the best of the best.
A new and improved Sparky roaming the stands here at Credit Union 1 Arena. If you missed the pregame show on UICFlames.com, that's our new Sparky. Still got the fire engine red, the Chicago blue, and a little lighter look to him as Sparky D. Dragon has retired, Chris, and this is the new Sparky in town.
Are those fins, racing stripes? What's on the arm there? I like it.
I think
that's
they're
pretty cool.
I think they're flames, you know, like a Bunsen burner.
Yes.
But he was telling us that he enjoys playing basketball, soccer, and also arson.
Sure, big baseball fan as well.
That too. Yeah, he can really throw a heater here and there.
I love it. Looks great.
It's a 10-7 lead for Wright State in the early moments here from the Credit Union 1 Arena. He's Chris Bleck. I'm Joe Brand filling in for Jonathan Hood today. As it's now 11-7 Wright State on that free throw by Grant Basili. Basili earning the foul and the end one after the timeout. Raquandis Mitchell now into the game. They go around and now trying to go inside to Braylon Bridges, our player to watch. Over the hook shot, no good. Or rather fouled underneath, and he'll go to the line.
And you notice, Joe, the moment Braylon Bridges enters the game, the Flames offense then looks to get it into him down low and then allow him to work. And something that I kind of wanted to point out with the two bigs tonight that I think is interesting is, we're in this new day and age of basketball where all bigs want to shoot three-point shots, right? And so we have two guys here tonight, Braylon Bridges and Loudon Love, who have no three-point attempts on the season for either of them. I like that because they're big guys who know that their money is made down on the block and in the paint and their nifty little post moves that they have and the aggression that they have down in the paint. So, every big guy wants to shoot threes. Every small guy wants to get down low and get to the rim. And I think there's something novel to the idea that Braylon Bridges knows he's not a three-point shooter. He hasn't even attempted one this year. And same with Love on the other side.
A little more old school look to basketball as Trey Calvin runs one off the glass, making it a 13-8 lead for Wright State. There's our score bug. Give it a little closer look.
He was just hiding on you for the start of the game.
Just testing my wits with going into radio mode somewhat. This Commander couldn't find much. It's poked away by Jalen Hall now into the game. Ranging through and a nice nifty move under the hoop.
Yeah, Hall was able to pick that pass off. He'd tape it out into the front and then be able to track that down and get out of that for Wright State. And really their defense so far commanding as they set up another turnover on the Flames.
It's a 7-point run for Wright State as Calvin drives in, turns around, tried to get it to Finke. Can he keep it in? And he can't. Yeah, he towed the line. He nearly had it.
It was close.
Yeah.
Something I wanted to talk about, Joe, is the fact that, Luke Yaklich and the theme of the season, coming in as a first-time head coach for a team and a school, and, all season long he's talked about core values, diligence, and grit. And I feel like that's what this weekend's going to be. For the UIC Flames right now, 6th in the Horizon League, taking on Wright State that's 2nd in the Horizon League, and basically the hottest team in the Horizon League right now because they've won 5 in a row. I think that grit and that diligence is really going to have to lead this team this weekend in these two games, these back-to-back games, these Friday-Saturday games for the UIC Flames.
Commander pulling up for a shot, no good. Bridges on the offensive board. Well, you bring that up. I mean, the Flames lost back-to-back games against Northern Kentucky, but they were within 4 points or less.
Yep.
Commander loops it over. Loudon Love. Flames finally get some points back after the breakage in time.
And we know that Wright State is good, and they're good defensively, and they can score the basketball. That's where the diligence and not turning the basketball over is going to come. And the grit, really, to hang in these games and to force tough defensive possessions as we see the Flames here another one. And look at Bridges playing great defense on Love.
Great defense is right. Love was doing everything he could to get the pass around him.
He pulled the chair on him.
Yeah, I mean, he slipped on his own feet. And that said, with the utmost respect to Loudon Love, that guy is a
Take a look at this.
Workhorse.
Bridges, a little pressure on the back, pulls off the pressure, and there goes Love right to the ground. Turnover, Flames ball.
So obviously it's upsetting that no fans can be here at Credit Union 1 Arena, but even Wright State a little upset with that right now because even if the UIC faithful were here cheering on the Flames, there'd be some hometown sections for a few Wright State Raiders, Love being one of them, another being Trey Calvin, and a third being in Tim Finke.
Finke from Champaign, Love from Geneva, Calvin from Glendale Heights.
Calvin played for St. Viator, the ESCC. Loudon Love from Geneva High School. He was a former Viking. Here's Bridges posting up against Loudon Love. Goes for that one-arm reach and drops it down. Flames back within 3.
You want to talk about old school post moves? That was sweet.
Yeah, sign me up for more of that. Ball stops the dribble, hands it over to Alex Hubricks now into the game for Wright State. There's Love, reverse layup, can't get the bounce. And Kirk down the floor. Flames can tie it, but Kirk going for the quick 2, no good. It goes out of bounds on Love. I think Kirk wanted a foul called. He talks with the official, but the Flames within 3 as they go on a mini run. We take another break here in the first half on ESPN.
If you're looking to lower your mortgage payment or buy a home, Credit Union 1 is offering historically low rates on refinance and new home purchases. Right now, you can get pre-approved in 1 day on a fixed-rate mortgage. Rates have never been this low, so now is the time. Don't wait. Conventional and jumbo rates are available. Call or apply online today and be sure to ask about our $400 credit on closing costs. Credit Union 1. Better banking for all of us.
It's always out there. The horizon. A reminder that our greatest goals are rarely attained. And as you reach one, another emerges. But every day we rise and work harder, dig deeper, ask one more question, take one more shot in relentless pursuit of our horizon.
While our UIC campus is quiet, the important work continues. Teaching and learning, caring for patients, discovering treatments and cures, innovation, persevering with determination and grit. The world is changing. The importance of your degree won't. We are the University of Illinois at Chicago for Chicago. Thank you to our students, faculty, staff, doctors, nurses, and all our service providers.
Luke Yaklich and his team getting back within 3 points against the Wright State Raiders as we move to our UI Health Report. That's brought to you by UI Health, changing medicine for good. Zion Griffin turned to the lineup last week and put up 15 points against Northern Kentucky on Friday. He led the team. And this team is obviously a lot better when you've got all the bodies you can possibly have, but it's it's a lot easier for Luke Yaklich to incorporate all his players when everyone's available.
Well, it's also been a tough year. Remove the fact that we're playing college basketball in a COVID-19 pandemic, the Flames have dealt with a lot of different injuries throughout the season. You know, Mitchell missed 6 games, Bridges missed 4 games. You mentioned Griffin missing 6 games. So, you know, there's a lot of different players who have stepped up. Commanders stepped up. We've seen Kirk step up. We've seen a Hale step up at times. And it's just a difficult thing to get everyone healthy all at the same time and kind of keep it all together, especially with the way the schedule's gone this season.
Loudon Love charging through, but not the right angle off the glass. Kirk will slow it down. A Hale wide open, top for 3, and another three-pointer for Jamie Hale.
Jamie Hale has been fantastic this season. In fact, out of his 106 field goals he's made this year, 105 have all been three-pointers. He leads the team in three-pointers, and he only shoots from the three-point line. So defenders need to know that, and for Flames fans, just keep getting the ball to him behind the three-point line.
Holden driving in, picks up his own rebound, though.
Nice rebound. No one to block out after Holden missed the first attempt. Able to convert for 2.
A couple more things on Jamie Hale. He's always the first person out on the floor to start practicing his three-point shots. Kirk, a great spin move, and teardrops it over. But yeah, he's the first guy out here with headphones, taking threes. I mean, just a hard worker through and through.
Well, isn't that what you read from all the great shooters throughout basketball history, is that it's not something that they just rolled out of bed and they just fire up a couple shots and they make them all. It's guys who dedicate to the craft to make sure his feet are set. You know, every time you see Jamie Hale, before he catches the pass, he's waiting to get his feet set, and he's getting his body ready, so the moment the ball gets there, he can fire it away.
Wright State with 17 points right now, make it 18, but fans, keep an eye out for this. Rhodey is excited to back coach Luke Yaklich and his team's defensive mindset this season. If UIC holds Wright State under 75 points, you can get a free pita sandwich from Rhodey. If the Flames hold the Raiders under 75 points tonight, log on to Rhodey.com or head on over to your local Rhodey location. Use the promo code FLAMESPITA, all one word, to get a free chicken pita sandwich. This offer is only valid at Chicagoland Rhodey locations. Must be redeemed the day of or immediately the day after the game, and order must be placed through Rhodey.com or in person at a Chicagoland Rhodey location. No other purchase is necessary.
All right, so let's go for the weekend. 2 free chicken pita sandwiches. Wright State averaging 81.8 points per game, so the Flames, let's hold them to under 75. Let's get those pita sandwiches.
Rob Howard can't add to UIC's scoring cause. Have you had Rhodey yet?
Yeah, it's delicious.
It's very good. It's something different, too. It's Loudon Love backing in against Howard. Can't get the roll. That's about a $100 play with a 10-cent finish.
So let me say this. Loudon Love has 5 points and 4 rebounds. He's 2 of 6 from the field, and I would say out of those 4 misses down low, 3 of them have been really good looks.
Yeah.
So the Flames defense really doing a good job trying to contain Love here in the early going.
You know that's got to be in his head, too, doing everything he can to put up a good shot.
Well, it's not just one defender, right? Because when he's getting close to the basket, you see 3, 4 Flames kind of all getting around Love and trying to slap the ball away.
Commander for 3 in the corner, it's short. Vasily with the pull down. Well, I almost feel like Luke Yaklich was somewhat licking his chops knowing the opponent at hand this weekend. He loves defense so much, and this is a strong offensive Wright State team with a lot of post presence. So I'm sure he was really excited to be presented with this kind of challenge as Calvin pulls up. Vasily the board, the put up, can't fall in. And Love just absolutely everywhere as UIC will pick up possession.
You know, good defensive stop there. Yaklich coaching from the sideline. You saw Tavion Kirk also calling out the defensive scheme as the play was going on. Love got the the offensive rebound, not able to contain it. Good stand by the Flames.
Love takes a seat on the bench. Tim Finke and Alex Hubricks back into the game for Wright State. I mean, Love was frustrated, but he's doing absolutely everything that he can. As here's Kirk driving in and swatted away by Vasily. Got a great read on that hit.
Little Euro step from Kirk, and then Vasily came in from behind. We'll take a look here. Tavion Kirk takes that ball over the head of Finke. Vasily blocks out.
Grant Vasily standing 6'9", 225 pounds from Pewaukee, Wisconsin. Howard skips the rim on a 3 attempt. Wright State stays on top, looking for more. Inside to Vasily. Pushing off Howard. And overshoots it.
Yeah, Vasily out of control there. Good D from Howard.
Kirk in the paint. Swatted away by Vasily again. The Flames regroup. It didn't hit the rim, though, so the shot clock continues. Mitchell trying to shake off that defender, and Commander able to just keep it inside. Throwing it out to Howard. 4-3. Skips the rim again. Neither team has scored in over 2 minutes. Been stuck on this 18-17 mark. Here's Finke. Down the lane, spin move, fade away, and good. Flashy play by Tim Finke.
Beautiful drive to create some space, fade away. Finke buries it.
Back to a 3-point lead for Wright State. UIC had a short-lived lead, 1 point. Howard with the traveling violation. Wright State on top by 3 as both offenses go a little bit stagnant. We take you to break on this stellar play by Tim Finke.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital.
You're not just another policyholder to us.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa. The Capital One Quicksilver Card does not need. Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital. Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital. Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital. Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, capital.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital. Whoa, 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 whoa. The Capital One Quicksilver Card does not need.
The Horizon League is comprised of 12 institutions that are committed to league-wide safety protocols to help ensure the health and well-being of over 3,000 student-athletes, coaches, administrators, and fans. To learn more, visit horizonleague.com.
That's Scott Nagy, head coach of the Wright State Raiders, his team leading these UIC Flames 20-17. That was Scott Nagy on the video.
Yep.
That was Chris Black talking
I'm with you.
audibly. He's Chris Black. I'm Joe Brand. Filling in for Jonathan Hood. I'll get in one ahoy a hail. I'm not going to do it every time because I think that'd be insulting if I did it every time.
Well, you know Jonathan's watching, so feel better, Jonathan.
Course.
He hurt his back shoveling snow last weekend, that big snowstorm that we had here in downtown Chicago. So you know Jay Hood is watching, cheering on the Flames tonight from home.
Vasily drops in. How can you not? That snow was lethal.
Yeah.
And then even more the other day.
Hey, but at least we have the Flames here this weekend in what, 5-degree weather? So.
Michael Diggins back into the contest. He feeds Howard on the wing. Went on the right side, going against Basili. Goes over him. Good look, but couldn't finish.
Yeah, nice post move, but Basili just too tall there. Really made it a difficult shot.
There's Calvin. The nice floater high off the glass. And all of a sudden, it's now a 7-point lead for Wright State.
Yeah, Calvin's coming off an 8-point, 4-rebound, 4-assist game last weekend on Saturday. Nice little runner in the lane.
We got a timeout called by Luke Yaklich. I think he wanted it called earlier than it happened.
Yeah, Yaklich did not like the way the Flames defended that last possession. Trey Calvin getting all the way to the basket. Penetration on the right side, just a little hook shot from Calvin. And really at this moment, 24-17 for UIC. They've been, you know, we were talking about diligence, grit. To this point here in the first half, the Flames have really played a good ball game, a tough defensive game against Wright State. Now it's a 7-point lead, so you don't want that to stretch out here in the final 6-14 here in the first half before we get to halftime.
Well, one of the biggest things about the Northern Kentucky series, and this is what Luke Yaklich said, was that a couple possessions or pockets of those games change, and you're talking about 2 wins rather than 2 losses, and of course it's easy to say that, but he said those were 2 very winnable games, and I think that's the main thing. He doesn't want that to happen again this weekend as Bridges misses an attempt down low as the Flames are having a real tough time in the paint. They've scored just 10. Meanwhile, Wright State with 22, and Finke drops a big 3.
And Calvin knew right away when he got into the lane, he turned and he fired that back out to the three-point line, and he found Finke, 42% three-point shooter on the season, buries that three-point shot. Now it's 10. Now the lead's 10 for Wright State.
Wright State is in the top 3 in the Horizon League for points per game, field goal percentage, rebounds per game, and three-point percentage. As UIC picks up a big, much-needed bucket by Raquandis Mitchell, and he'll go to the line.
Watch Raquandis there. He was coming through the lane, stopped, hesitated, created the contact, and then finished off that shot. Able to make the bucket heading to the line for the three-point play.
That's exactly what the Flames needed. Stop the momentum a little bit, stop the clock even. Now a chance to polish off a three-point play. As Mitchell, one of the better free throw shooters for UIC, over 84%. Can't finish on that one, though.
The Flames are really looking for Raquandis to kind of get things rolling. He started off the season really hot for the UIC Flames. Then he had the injury. He missed some time. He missed 6 games. Now trying to work him back into the mix, especially offensively. One of the better three-point shooters on the team as well.
Love against Bridges. Love misses, but the rebound and the putback again. Loudon Love, just a beast down low.
And what's really tough for Flames fans there was Love missed on the first attempt. But then when he collected the offensive rebound, Bridges was caught in the air. And the moment Bridges was up in the air, Love had him right where he needed to, create the contact, laid it up, bucket and one.
Good thing the Flames got that rebound there. A couple of, some friendly fire. And pull away with the board. Now looking to chip away at a 10-point deficit. Wright State on a 7-0 run over the last 4 minutes. Here's Bridges. Bangs off the defender. And we got a flop.
Looks like that's what they're going to call.
I think they had a flop on the previous. It was a Finke first. Let's take a look.
Yeah. Yep.
I almost thought they called it on Basili before that because I think he hit the deck first, but yeah, okay.
Nice play by Braylon Bridges as well. The ability to create the contact and then collect himself and just lay it in with the soft touch.
They go inside to Basili against Bridges. Looking to work his way around, and he does. Now 24 points in the paint for Wright State.
Basili working the angles there. I mean, it was just the one drop step and then the ability to reach to the side and flip it up around Bridges, and now back to Bridges down low.
Fire against fire. Bridges comes up short.
You know, we talked about the old school matchup of the bigs battling down low, and that's what we've seen on the last 4 or 5 possessions.
Now Basili against Bridges. And Hale runs it down, keeps it in.
See, Joe, this is what basketball was.
Right?
In the late 80s, before Jordan took over, it was battle down low.
Even the shorts are getting a little bit higher up the thighs. So glad we're past those shorts over your knees days. Rob Howard thought about the dunk, but adjusts midair to get it in.
How about the agility by Rob Howard? Create the contact and get the layup.
I'll take one thing back, though. D. Brown could really rock the shorts over the knees.
You know, he did. He looked great. Those long shorts, those Illini unis.
Loudon Love against Howard. Beautiful move by Love once again.
See, and at that point, when Loudon Love has the ball that close to the basket, there's almost nothing you can do as a defender.
Mitchell searching. Finds Bridges on the block. Muscling up against Basili, and we get a travel call.
Yeah, a little stutter step by Braylon Bridges before the shot went up.
Flames picking up their offense a little bit, but still trail by 10. Just a little bit over 3 minutes left in the first half from Chicago.
It's always out there. The horizon. A reminder that our greatest goals are rarely attained. And as we reach, another emerges. But every day we rise and work harder, dig deeper, ask one more question, take one more shot in relentless pursuit of our horizon.
UI Health takes pride in serving Chicago. We're in your neighborhoods, providing care closer to home because we're committed to keeping our communities healthy. And that commitment starts with a healthier you. It's more than a prescription or procedure. It's a healthcare team taking the time to listen. As partners in your health, understanding your needs is the first step in providing the personalized care you deserve. UI Health, changing medicine for good.
It's always out there. The horizon. A reminder that our goals are rarely attained. And as soon as you reach one, another emerges. But every day we rise, work harder, dig deeper, ask one more question, take one more shot. Relentless pursuit at Horizon.
The Horizon League is comprised of 12 public and private institutions located in some of the largest cities in the country, including 10 schools in the top 70 media markets. To learn more, visit horizonleague.com.
10-point lead for Wright State, 3:09 left in this first half in the Credit Union 1 in Chicago. That's Scott Nagy, head coach of the Wright State Raiders, in for his 5th year in charge of Wright State, his 26th overall. He picked up his 100th victory in charge of Wright State earlier this year. He has over 500 overall as a head coach. Yeah, two-time Horizon League Coach of the Year. That came in the most recent 2 years when the Raiders won the regular season championship. Flames knocked off these Raiders last year in the semifinals, though, and lost to Northern Kentucky in the championship. Once again, Vasily inside, this time denied by Howard down low. Got a hand on it.
Good solid defense. Forced Vasily in, not towards the baseline that time, and was able to successfully get the ball away from Vasily from converting to.
Jamie Hale is 2 for 2 from deep, but he goes inside to Bridges. Here's Howard. No good, and Finke with the board. Now Wright State slowing things down. It's Holden driving in from the right lane. Can't finish. Mitchell with the board. Quandis Mitchell playing in some consecutive games after dealing with a hand injury he suffered in the Robert Morris series. Howard goes up in the paint, and another rebound and stop by Wright State.
Right now in this contest, Wright State 28 points in the paint, UIC 16, and that's really the difference between these two teams at the moment. Everything coming in very close to the basket for Wright State.
Calvin from deep for 3, no. Bridges with the rebound. Flames still chasing 10. They haven't scored in over 4 minutes. No, that's not right. I got to refresh the page. Flames haven't scored in nearly 2 minutes.
It's felt like 4 minutes, Joe.
Well, maybe with the timeout, theoretically is 4. Now the shot clock is down to 5. Bridges from the free throw line. Mitchell from the three-point line. Just off the front of the rim, but nothing. Now a scoring drought of over 2 minutes for the Flames. Vasily looking at that 3 for a while. Kirk with the board. Kirk looking for the pick from Howard. Hale with a quick pass inside to Bridges. Vasily got a piece of it. Now Kirk losing it. Loose ball on the floor, and Calvin comes away with it. And back and forth we go. Kirk with the steal. Flames get a fresh shot clock. Mitchell for 3. Too strong. And now everyone will kind of gather their senses.
Heady play by Tavion Kirk, kind of lurking as the outbound pass was trying to come up court for Wright State. He picked that off. UIC just couldn't convert there on the turnover.
A little over 6 seconds offsetting the clocks. Calvin with the handoff to Finke. Holden with 5 to shoot. Holden with 2 to shoot. Holden in the paints and just short. Clock continues, 5 seconds left. Here comes Tavion Kirk with 3, with 2. It's poked away, and the clock stops with 0.7 seconds left. UIC wants a foul, so does Kirk. Coaching staff can't believe it. Flames are going to have to pull a trick out of their hat here. Bridges gets it up, rather Howard, and comes up short. So it's a 10-point lead maintained for Wright State.
Howard had a chance there for the shot. You know, and what we kind of look at, and we were just talking about, points in the paint have really been the difference in this game.
A lot of messages probably being sent as this has been a tough 20 minutes for this UIC team, but they pretty much knew that heading into it.
Yeah, absolutely. And what they're going to have to do is really grind out this second half. They're going to have to play the great defense that they're doing, only giving up 33 points here in the first half to one of the better scoring teams, not only in the Horizon League, but in the country. Fantastic defensive performance, but now the offense has to follow. Hit some shots, get back in this game. It's only 10 points. You got 20 minutes. Let's see if the Flames can pull this off.
Wright State on average coughs up 65 points to their opponent per game. You see the numbers right there. The Flames with 23 in the first half as Love harshly goes up and for the first 2 points of the second half.
Rob Howard trying to defend that as Love was able to just barrel his way right to the basket once again.
Commander with a quick move and can't finish on the put-off. And Love will dribble it out.
Isn't that what Coach was just talking about? That was a play. Maurice Commander gets all the way to the basket. Now the Flames just have to convert some of these baskets.
Tanner Holden backing in against Jamie Hale at the post. Couldn't find much, tried to get it to Love, and Commander picks up the loose ball. Now turns on the Jets, hands it off. Kirk goes up, no foul called, and no basket either. Now Wright State pushing it up the floor. Here's Fenke for three. Too strong. The rebound by Holden. There were a lot of white jerseys around him.
Yeah, there were 4 Flames around Holden. Holden gets the offensive rebound.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Now into single digits, and an offensive foul on Basili.
Nice job by Michael Diggins. Trying to fight for position with Basili. Take a look here. Looking for the inbound pass there to the paint. So he just throws Diggins to the ground.
Michael Diggins, 6'8", going against 6'9" Grant Basili.
We've seen Kirk and Commander both get to the basket here on the first couple possessions of the second half. Let's see if the Flames continue to attack the paint.
Diggins stays mid-range, now goes into the paint, falls short on the one-handed floater. Flames 0 for their first 3 in the second half. Fenke kicking out, Basili for 3. And Howard with the rebound.
Look at the handles from Rob Howard.
Yeah, right?
A little behind the back, in traffic.
What was that you were saying about big guys trying to be guards?
Well, see, Rob Howard, I would put, he is definitely a big guy, but he has worked on that three-point shot, and that's where we've seen Basili kind of miss a couple three-point shots. And it's like every time you touch it down the block, you can't be stopped. Get down low.
Howard wide open for 3, fighting the shot clock, and only able to kiss the rim. Flames are now 0 for 4 out of halftime. Here's Love charging forward against Howard, and good again.
If you notice with Loudon Love, the thing that's so beautiful about his offensive game was he used the face-up to get Howard moving one way, to then come back on a spin going the opposite direction, able to get right to the basket.
Yeah, he's very swift on his feet. Flames slowing things down a little bit around the arch. Diggins trying to go inside, reverse layup try, no good.
Is that the 4th missed close basket of the half for the UIC Flames?
Yeah, I believe so. 0 for 5 overall in this second half.
They're getting good shots. Got to make a couple.
Love fighting his way through and draws the foul. Now Loudon Love to check in at the line. Braylon Bridges is going to come in for UIC. Loudon Love, 6'8", 260 pounds. Formerly was Loudon Love Volbrecht, but he legally changed his name just to Loudon Love to honor his mother for all the sacrifices she has made. But he was a huge two-sport athlete at Geneva High School. He played football and basketball. A football injury kept him out of basketball his senior year.
Redshirt senior. Flames fans have seen Love quite a few times here in the Horizon League. He always gives it his all. He's a tough competitor as well.
Yeah, he's the reigning Horizon League Player of the Year. And actually, the men's and women's programs for UIC have hosted both Horizon League Players of the Year today. Macy Williams of IUPUI was playing against Tasha Pointer's team earlier today. I'll tell you what, that women's program has really got some good young talent. Had a rough game today against IUPUI, but they've got a bright future ahead. The Flames are still looking for their first bucket in this second half. Holden goes inside and gets fouled. Diggins can't believe it.
Yeah, kind of jumped up afterwards after the foul was called. Take a look. Holden. You know, Michael Diggins is straight up there. And he's getting contact with his chest. He gets the body, but his hands are straight up. It's one of those that could go either way, really. And sometimes the offensive player is just searching out the contact. And that's where we get Tanner Holden at the line. Leading Wright State in scoring this season, 16.8 points per game.
Misses both free throws. I take that back. He splits them after making the first.
Holden with 3 tonight, but as of right now, the Raiders do not need him in the scoring column.
Bridges, and it's going to be a foul on Wright State.
Yeah, it's going to be on the reach when Bridges brought the ball down. I think they're going to call that on Holden.
So a 17-point lead for Wright State as UIC still looking for their first basket of this second half as we go to break here from Chicago.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Hiring is challenging, especially for key roles.
Finding the right people.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital. Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital.
This is the best of the best.
Just one tick under 16 minutes left in regulation here from Chicago. Flames are still looking for their first points in this second half. It's 40-23 Wright State. Alongside Chris Bleck, I'm Joe Brand, filling in for Jonathan Hood tonight. And the Flames are trying to end this 3-game losing skid, but having a tough time getting the offense going. They've had a short-lived 1-point lead. That's been it.
The Flames have also been scoreless since the end of the first half as well. It's going on 7 minutes and 50 seconds of game action. So UIC really needs to find a way to manufacture some points here.
Here's Tavion Kirk, swatted away by Loudon Love.
Love just invited that. He knew if he could kind of get Kirk close to him, he could swat that away, as you said.
Finke out to Holden, or to Jalen Hall. Good ball movement by Wright State right now. Finke in the corner, goes baseline. Finke again creating his own space and up and good.
If you like watching players move without the basketball, Finke just did an excellent job. He got in one corner, was able to pass it on, move to the other baseline corner, and then attack the basket. As now the Flames turn the basketball over once again. Here's Finke in that layup on the last possession for Wright State offensively.
And you know what's interesting? That's actually something that Coach Yaklich talked about a few weeks ago when we were chatting on the Coach Yak's film room, one of the video segments we do.
Which is excellent. You got to check it out. It's so good.
Well, he definitely carries the load, but he shares so much insight. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
And he talked about the integrity of cutting. And he said he picked that up from an NFL coach when he learned at a conference. As Bridges tries to finish up high. It's tough to go around Love. Mitchell was fighting for it but couldn't find it. But basically, it's like, is the wide receiver still making his routes even when the ball's not being thrown to him? As Calvin puts down a long jumper for now an 11-point lead for Wright State. But it's basically, there's a reason for the route. It's not just to get the ball. It's to create some separation from the offense to the defense, and that's the same principle with basketball. And that's exactly what Tim Fenke did in that drive for Wright State.
Yeah, and Joe, you know, you mentioned that, and that makes perfect sense, right? Because if you are a player who doesn't have the basketball and you're cutting without it, but you're doing it with a purpose, that is not only going to serve a couple of things. As we'll be back here in Chicago, 44-23 here on ESPN.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because I. Whoa. The Capital One Quicksilver card does not need.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa. The Capital One Quicksilver card does not need.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer. You're not just another policyholder to us.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer. You're not just another policyholder to us.
See that Honda badge? It's a testament to endurance.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa. The Capital One Quicksilver card does not need.
Officials probably telling Tavion Kirk and Michael Diggins about the integrity of cutting. That's what we were getting to right before the timeout. And Chris, you had a few more things to add to it.
You know, it's what Coach Yaklich talked about, and cutting with integrity when you're on offense, when you don't have the basketball. Not only are you then moving yourself and your defender to a different space, you're creating some gravity, some pull, and then also you're freeing up that part of the court for someone else to step into that spot. And all that movement does help the tempo and the motion of an offense. So it makes perfect sense.
Michael Diggins hopefully creating some tempo to this offense. UIC finally getting points in this second half. Took nearly 7 minutes. There's Fenke. Runs it down before it dropped out of bounds. Guarded by Kirk. Diggins going for the poke. Now Calvin with the runner, no good, and Howard with the board. Kirk with some speed, but he's outnumbered. Gives it out to Mitchell. Long three, too strong. A piece caught down by Howard, but Calvin will run it down. Dishes it out to Fenke again. Inside to Basili. Basili with that pivot foot against Howard, muscling up, and into the hands of a Hale. Here comes Kirk. More speed again. A lot of green jerseys again. Bounce pass to Howard. Nice fake move. Put up good. That's what the Flames have been trying to get going, and it finally happens.
Beautiful ball fake by Rob Howard there to then create some space, get the little hook shot. Now the Flames are on a little run.
Calvin finds some open space and the perfect angle off the glass.
Calvin multiple times now driving to his right, able to get free.
Kirk with a long three missing. Flames have 2 successful three-pointers. They're both from Jamie Hale, and they're now 2 for 13 in the game. Alex Hubricks down to Basili, and this is a foul on Howard. It's only the 8th foul overall for UIC today, which that is an improvement considering the 3-game losing streak. They were averaging over 20 fouls a game.
I would also say, considering the amount of passes down to the block.
Just the amount of activity down there. Yeah, you're right. As Love fights his way through past Howard.
Love enters the game, goes right back down to the paint. Challenging Howard, able to fight that one in.
Love's still the only scorer in double digits. He leads the game with 17 points. The play gets broken up, and Calvert brings it down the other way. A lob pass into Love. He overshoots the rim. And a loose ball to Basili. The foul called on Love.
Love diving in as Howard was about to pick up that ball and head towards the Flames' offensive end. Kind of taken out at the knees. Love picks up the foul.
Flames catching a little bit of rhythm, but still down against Wright State. We'll take another break here on ESPN.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa. The Capital One Quicksilver Card does not need...
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital...
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital...
You're not just another policyholder to us.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa. The Capital One Quicksilver Card does not need... Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital...
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing customer.
Whoa. The Capital One Quicksilver Card does not need... Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital... Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital...
Luke Yaklich talking with his team as the Flames have given up 38 post points to the Wright State Raiders. As you see the score right there, Raiders have been in front for the majority. A very short-lived 1-point lead for UIC. That's been it. They picked up a little bit of offense before this last time out, but still chasing by quite a bit. The Raiders on a 17-4 run over the last 12 minutes.
If you're new to UIC basketball this season, Luke Yaklich, he was an assistant under John Beilein at Michigan and also Shaka Smart at Texas, bringing some of the defensive expertise to the UIC Flames as the Flames unfortunately turned the ball over once again here on the evening. It's really been a problem now, the 11th turnover for the Flames now here tonight.
Wright State has only scored 7 points off of those turnovers. But again, turnovers and fouls, two of Luke Yaklich's biggest pet peeves. They've held the fouls in check as Love goes up and puts down the flush. First dunk of the day.
Power move by Loudon Love. Just one quick step into the paint and slam it down for Wright State. He's having a heck of a game, 17-12 now.
Trey Calvin on Maurice Commander. Couple of Chicago products. Howard goes for three. That's too strong, and into the hands of Mitchell for the putback. They catch a little luck, but the Flames could use it.
Coach Yakulich was telling Rob Howard as the Flames came out of halftime, they're standing at the three-point line, he said, trust your shot. Keep shooting it, and that's what Howard's doing. He needs a couple to fall here in the second half.
Here's Hubricks for a three attempt, no good. Basili comes away with that loose ball, goes up hard. Ooh! And Basili goes down harshly. You really hope he's okay. As even some UIC players a little bit shooken up, as that was tough to hear.
Yeah, he went right down to the court. See him trying to shake that off.
I mean, just one of those instances where it goes back and then the back of his head. And he's quick to get up, but going up with a lot of aggression. And yeah, as fast as he went down, that's as quickly as the back of his head hit the floor. He seems to be okay to stay out there, which is great to see, but you really just hope he's okay.
He was loading up to unleash.
Yeah.
And that was Rob Howard who met him at the rim for that collision. So 10:31 here, Joe, and the Flames are now down 50 to 29. The idea wouldn't have to be, let's try and cut this to 10 by the time that we get down to what? 5 minutes? You know, hope over the course of the next 5 minutes that you can really do some work here and cut into this lead to then give yourself a shot in the final 5.
I think that's the way you got to look at it, in increments. But you got to take care of your business right now, otherwise it's just way too tall of a mountain to climb with too little time left.
And we've seen in the Horizon League, if the game's close at the end, you got a chance as Braylon Bridges lays it in. You know, we've seen multiple times, you know, a lead of 7, a lead of 8 with a minute or two left in the game. It's not safe in the Horizon League. So it's something the Flames have to keep their eyes on here. Try and chip away at this.
Love goes up and over once again. Bridges just kind of putting up his hands. What can I do?
Yeah, no resistance there as Loudon Love, a slam dunk. 19 and 12 now for the big guy at Wright State.
Kirk with a nifty move, but goes too high on the attempt off the glass. Hubricks with the U-turn to slow down the offense again. This is Hall, baseline, can't finish it. Kirk quickly bringing it up the floor, the Joliet native. Over to Diggins. Lobbed into Bridges, block against Love. And up and good.
Double spin move there from Braylon Bridges, able to lay that in. And as we go back and forth, Biggs battling down low.
Calvin with a long 2. And that'll be a timeout called by Scott Nagy.
Got like the patience there from Calvin to hit that jump shot. Love came out to set the screen. He kind of casually took the dribble penetration off of it and just pulled up for the jump shot because the defense wasn't there.
Well, Calvin, one of these guards coming up to hopefully replace Cole Gentry. But one of the problems is, and Scott Nagy is the one to bring this up, is he's not vocal enough. He says, if you're a point guard, you got to get vocal. You got to break out of your comfort zone and be communicative with the rest of the offense. So that's been one of his biggest challenges this year. Calvin shown by example, dropping in that long 2.
Sophomore from Glendale Heights, Illinois. Trey Calvin on the season, 9.8 points per game, 2.6 assists. He's also hit 29 three-point shots on the season. One of the leaders for the Raiders.
A guy that dealt with COVID at the beginning of the year, so he had to deal with the protocols, sit out for quarantine, and he was worried that was going to play a factor in his start to the season, and it clearly hasn't. Here's away Quandis Mitchell for a long 3. Not the angle off the glass that he had hoped for.
Raquan is still looking to get it going from deep. When he is on for the UIC Flames, he's a player who can really light it up for the UIC Flames, especially from deep.
Loudon Love with the cross-court pass. Here's Hall losing it, but picking it up. Another loose ball, and Wright State can't handle that one.
Good recovery from the Flames defensively. Diggins, and then Kirk getting in on the action to force the turnover. See if the Flames can take advantage here with a good offensive possession.
Points in the paint. Still led by Wright State, 42-26. Flames trying to go inside to Bridges, but Love read that perfectly. It is going to be a foul. On Loudon Love. As we will head to another break here from Chicago. Wright State still on top as time continues to tick here in Chicago.
Whoa. The Capital One Quicksilver card does not need. Whoa. The Capital One Quicksilver card does not need. Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital. Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
You're not just another policyholder to us.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Hi, I'm a new customer and I want your best new smartphone deal.
Well, I'm an existing
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital.
Are you ready for the Super Bowl?
Break it down.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
As we pick up the action here in the second half, let's take a look at tonight's Xfinity Powerful Connection by Rob Howard.
Tavion Kirk drives, baseline, goes out to the three-point line, finds Rob Howard, a little nifty post move, shows the ball and the hook shot right there for Rob Howard. He has 4 points on the night and 4 rebounds in 22 minutes. Rob Howard is a part of our Powerful Connection tonight, Joe.
Flames fans, don't forget that Xfinity has the fastest internet in Chicago to keep you connected. Head to Xfinity.com for more details. 54-33 in favor of Wright State. The Raiders looking for their 6th straight win. The Flames trying to avoid 4 straight losses. Raquandis Mitchell tries to go inside to Rob Howard, but it goes off the foot of a Raider.
It's going to be Calvin with the kick there. He was saying to the officials, Raquandis just threw it at my foot. I didn't kick it, but it's going to stay with the Flames. Offensive possession. Let's see what they have out of the inbounds play.
A fresh 20 to work with. Poked away, but into the hands of Kirk. Going up against Hall, and a travel call on Tavion Kirk.
That's tough. Thought Kirk had a good post play there for the Flames.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but do you see Grant Basili on the bench? Because I don't.
I do not.
He did go hard a few moments ago.
Yeah, we'll have to keep our eyes on whether or not he returns to the bench before the game is up here. And then obviously, you know, this is a 2-game set. We have a back-to-back tonight and tomorrow. You can watch the game right here on ESPN Plus, 7 o'clock tip. So it's going to be a storyline we'll have to keep our eyes on after the game tonight and then into tomorrow, heading into tomorrow's game, because Grant Basile was fantastic tonight.
Well, just a huge piece to the way that Wright State runs their offense and their defense.
9 points, 10 rebounds in 24 minutes. It's a lot to handle down low.
Holden kicking it out to Finke. Back over to Holden for three. That skips the rim. It's one thing that Wright State hasn't done well on. They're 1 for 10 in three-point game. Bridges against Love. Spin move. Over the shoulder shot, no good.
The story of the second half for the UIC Flames is this. They have been able to get to their spots and get their shots. It's what we asked Coach at halftime about. It was something he said they did in the first half as well. They just have to hit their shots.
They've been outscored in the second, 21 to 10. As Calvin laid it up, but Holden tried to go for the putback, and he gets fouled. Diggins called with the foul.
Joe, you can see at the top of the screen, Grant Basile is now standing behind the bench, at the back of the bench there by the Gatorade. So you can see him at the top of the screen, and he is on the bench now.
Yeah, being looked at by the trainer, so that's a good sign. Still in uniform, not even in warm-up gear. As Holden sinks his first free throw. Can't finish 2 for 2. Diggins galloping up the floor as he and Hall got hooked. Hall wanted a call on Diggins, but instead he gets charged with the foul.
If you don't hold the basketball with a tough ability and knowing that you want to go somewhere with it against this Wright State defense, they're going to swipe it out of your hands. If they're going to take it and they're going to turn it over, they're going to take it the other way, because we've seen it multiple times tonight. When Flames go into traffic and they're not tough with the basketball, Wright State is there to kind of pounce on it.
Well, the Raiders are just so used to being physical. Commander in the paint, kicks it out to Mitchell in the corner. Swung all the way over to the other side, trying to get it to Bridges. Commander's there. Commander goes up and good. Maurice Commander, you can count it.
Beautiful play along the baseline from Maurice Commander. Picks up the loose ball and gets right to the rim, creates a contact and two.
Maurice Commander out of Curie High School, formerly Marist High School. Also transferring from Chattanooga, so he's bounced around a couple of programs a few times. Falls short. An efficient free throw shooter, though, missing that time. He did put up 14 points against Northern Kentucky on Saturday. Commander with only 6 so far today. The Flames' leading scorer is Braylon Bridges with 9. There are 4 Wright State Raiders with at least 9 points. And this could be a foul on UIC, possibly Howard.
Howard's not upset. He's upset with it. He calls for the foul once again as Loudon Love heads to the foul line.
So Love again at the line. He's actually not one of the better shooters from the charity stripe, but he does sink the first on a 1-and-1.
Joe, we were talking about Maurice Commander and where he's kind of bounced around to find his way to UIC, and that's kind of what this Flames team is kind of put together with a bunch of different pieces as Luke Yaklich takes over this team for his first year, and he has some players who are here from the previous regime. He has some guys transferring in and trying to really make the most of a roster that he has as we kind of build this UIC program for the future.
Well, especially when he knew some of the pieces he wanted to bring in when coming here, like Tavion Kirk. And as Jalen Hall drops down a big 3, 60-35 Wright State.
And we've seen big contributions from Tavion Kirk, Maurice Commander, Raquandis Mitchell, and then also you've heard Coach Yaklich talk glowingly about Michael Diggins and the senior being here and buying into the program, and Jamie Hale buying into a new program. You know, they're not players that Yaklich brought in originally. And so you never know how that goes as Wright State buries another three-point shot.
Now Jalen Hall really heating up. Back-to-back three-pointers for the redshirt junior out of Houston, Texas. Scott Nagy's got a smile under that mask for his guard. As Flames still chasing here. We're going to keep it here. Yeah, we've just got confirmation. We will keep it here. Quickly, just want to, for clarification about Maurice Commander, he did go from Marist to Curie, kind of an unfortunate incident with finances and such, and you know, made the best of the situation as he's doing here right now with the UIC Flames. And to your point, he, Tavion Kirk, pieces that I think Luke Yaklich had his eye on if an opportunity like this were ever to present itself, and he's taken advantage of it.
Take a look at Braylon Bridges tonight.
It's our roadie delivery of the game. Thanks to Roadie for bringing us our delivery of the game. Flames fans, don't forget to head to roadie.com to order fresh and flavorful Mediterranean for delivery tonight.
Nice little hook shot from Braylon Bridges, and on the evening, 9 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 7 rebounds. He's played 19 minutes for the UIC Flames. He leads them in scoring. And yeah, the compilation and putting together this team for Luke Yaklich in his first year, you know, players he had his eye on, players that were here, and kind of just figuring it out in your year one, and knowing that year 2, year 3, year 4, it's going to be players that you are going out and recruiting. It's just a different vibe, but I think to this point, being 8-7, dealing with the pandemic, 5-5 in the Horizon League, and really setting yourself up for a good run here at the end, I think is something to commend Luke Yaklich and the Flames as they battle tough against Wright State. And we'll see what happens tomorrow night. You know, it seems like time is starting to slip away for tonight's contest with 4:42 left in this one. But I think that's what makes these weekends this year in the Horizon League kind of fun, is that they get right back at it tomorrow night.
I don't mean to go too big picture, but it's going to be exciting to see the types of recruits that Luke Yaklich brings in, as it's going to be an offensive foul off the play.
I don't think Braylon Bridges has moved yet. He was still standing in the same spot he was standing in before. You clock. Luke Yaklich is asking the officials, take a look at that one. I mean,
yeah, it's just going to be Wright State possession.
Another tough turnover for UIC.
But what I was going to get to before is just Luke Yaklich's experience of being a high school coach and being in the high school scene in the Chicagoland area for so long. I mean, that's definitely got to benefit him and the program.
Yeah, create a pipeline right to the school. You know, and we have mentioned it throughout the years, and when we talk about Scott Nagy and Wright State, is we were talking about at the start of the game, the amount of players for the Raiders who are from the Chicagoland area.
Yeah, 3 Illinois products.
And that's going to be a key for the Flames going forward, is you get the Loudon Loves to stay in state, stay and go to UIC and help build this program. And I think that's what's exciting about it.
Calvin from St. Viator puts in the runner. Tavion Kirk trying to get around Finke. Inside to Diggins, wide open for the two-handed dunk.
Nice pass from Bridges.
Good eye and some quick ball movement. And a wide open Finke for 3. Here come the Flames again. Kirk pushing it up to Commander. Bridges wanted that lead-in toss.
This is the point of the game where tonight might be over, but now create some momentum for tomorrow night.
A Hale. Can't connect. Bridges loses the rebound.
It's a nice play, good shot from a Hale, just couldn't get it to fall.
A Hale now 2 for 3 from three-point range. He made his first 2 way earlier in the game. And the Flames still with an uphill battle with under 3 minutes to go here in Chicago as we hit a break. And we're back. Flames trailing Wright State 65-39 with under 3 minutes to go, as the Flames trying not to lose their 4th straight game. Wright State looking to pick up their 6th consecutive win. And, you know, this is something I heard from IUPUI's head coach over in the women's program. He said, and he put it in a way I hadn't heard before, but if you lose the first game in these back-to-back sets, sometimes it's a little bit easier to get motivated because you don't have to wait that long for redemption. And also, you've got it fresh in your mind of what we need to do better the next day. Now, of course, there's sweeps everywhere throughout the Horizon League, the Flames included on both ends. But then he also said sometimes the team that wins just loses a little bit of their edge heading into the second game because maybe they get a little stagnant and say, well, you know, we did business against the team last night, we can do it again tonight.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. And I think it's also one of those situations where now you get a chance to see and showcase good coaches around college basketball, right? Because how do they take the mental side of the game and kind of really find what worked the night before, know how to expose it the following night, and then also limit what hurt your team in the night previously. And I think that's what kind of allows these 2-game sets to have some intrigue, because that's kind of what we've seen to this point. Take a look at the Horizon League scoreboard tonight, as we have a bunch of back-to-backs in the Horizon League this weekend. Obviously, IUPUI beat Green Bay 80-71. Northern Kentucky, they beat Milwaukee 87-73. Detroit Mercy, they beat Purdue Fort Wayne 82-72. Youngstown State 84-78 over Robert Morris. That was a final in overtime. And we were talking about earlier at halftime, the best team in the Horizon League right now, Cleveland State, the Vikings. They win tonight against Oakland, 80-72. So Cleveland State now moves to 13-5. They're 13-2 in the Horizon League. So it'll be Cleveland State and Wright State, 1-2 in the Horizon League after tonight's action. Take a look at the scoreboard as all those teams will be in action tomorrow for the second game of the back-to-back on this Horizon League basketball weekend.
Flames haven't been able to see Cleveland State in the regular season. I don't mean to put him on the spot, but I'm going to totally do that. Chris Collins, the radio broadcaster for Wright State, said I'd really like to see those teams match up because he thinks UIC is a better team than the Vikings.
That's interesting.
Said, oh, well, maybe we'll get that look in the Horizon League tournament.
Well, we talked about it. The preseason voting, not many people had Cleveland State as the Horizon League winner. So right now, the fact they lead the conference, another big win tonight over Oakland. See what happens tomorrow. See if Oakland and Greg Campy's crew can kind of bounce back tomorrow against Cleveland State.
That's another thing. Remember when Oakland was in town and we were talking about how Greg Campy said it doesn't matter. I mean, of course, wins matter, but you just want to play the games, more importantly.
Oh, yeah.
That's so true with everything we looked into for the qualifications of seeding purposes in the Horizon League tournament.
His whole point was just get to the tournament. It doesn't matter because as long as we get through this COVID-19 pandemic year and just get through these league games, the tournament's all that anyone's going to care about at the end. And you really have to give credit to all of the players, all the players' families, all the people that work for the UIC Flames men's basketball team that have to sacrifice to make sure that these games go on. It's really commendable.
A quick dish to Andrew Wellage, who's into the game for the first time today. Also see Andre Harris onto the floor along with Alex Hubricks. And James Mans on the floor too. And there's a three by Andrew Wellage. For the Flames, we see Dion Edgum, Jake Wiley, Griffin Yaklich, head coach Luke's son. Fadeaway toss-up by Maurice Commander drops in, and we get to see some more substitutions. Brian Taylor coming in. And Demetrius Callip.
This is always one of those situations when you empty the bench on both sides. You don't want things to get sloppy over the 1:44 left. See some good offensive possessions, get the ball to hop around on the perimeter, get a couple of good shots up.
Andy Neff into the game for Wright State and TJ Nagy. So both head coaches' sons are on the floor right now. 15 in white for UIC, 32 in green for Wright State. And James Mans drops a big three from the top of the key.
Let's see if we can get a bucket from the coach's son.
Griffin Yaklich right in front of his dad as he passes it over to Brian Taylor. Dion Edgem working off that block against Neff. Taylor out to Yaklich, loads up for three, just off the front of the rim.
Good set shot from Griffin in the corner. He was ready for it.
Well, Wright State has less than a minute to score 4 points and really irritate all Flames fans who want to get some free Mediterranean. There's a turnover. Brian Taylor off to the races and drops it.
Brian Taylor from Detroit for the UIC Flames.
Well,
nice bucket there.
Slowly brings it up into the front court. Harris. As this is going to be a foul on UIC. Foul on Yaklich. No, I take that back. Foul called on Demetrius Callum. Harris 2 for 2 from the free throw line this year. Product out of Brush High School. Redshirt freshman out of Cleveland as Luke Yaklich will go back to the drawing boards for tomorrow. Same time, same opponent, same place. Jacob Wiley to Callip, inside to Edgem. Edgem going up. Edgem dropping down.
Dion Edgem with a nice post move there. The redshirt sophomore for the UIC Flames from Toronto, Canada.
Shot clock is off, and Wright State will improve to 14-4, picking up their 6th consecutive win. They improved to 12-3 in conference play as well. UIC will drop to 500 overall. They're 8-8, and they fall to 5-6 in conference play. They see their losing skid hit to 4 as Wright State takes the opener of this series.
Tough game for the UIC Flames, but the nice thing for this team is that they get the bounce back tomorrow. They get to do it right back tomorrow, 7 o'clock here on ESPN+. So it's something to look forward to.